Albert Camus was a French philosopher, writer, and Nobel Prize laureate, perhaps best known for his contributions to the philosophy of absurdism. According to Camus, the human condition is marked by a fundamental contradiction. On one hand, we have an innate desire for meaning and purpose in life. On the other hand, the universe is indifferent to our existence and offers no inherent meaning or purpose. For Camus, the only way to confront this contradiction is to embrace the absurd, to accept the inherent meaninglessness of the universe, and find meaning in the act of living itself. This does not mean giving up or resigning oneself to despair, but rather actively engaging with the world and finding joy in the present moment. Camus once said, "You will never live if you are looking for the meaning of life." He believed the world is fundamentally meaningless, and saw the human condition as one of absurdity. He suggested 3 responses to this reality: suicide, faith, and acceptance. Camus argued that suicide was not a solution because it avoided the problem rather than addressing it. He rejected religious faith as a form of escape based on false promises. Acceptance, however, offered individuals a way to confront meaninglessness and create their own purpose. In his essay The Myth of Sisyphus, Camus describes Sisyphus, condemned to push a boulder up a hill for eternity, as a symbol of the human condition. Yet Camus also sees Sisyphus as someone who finds meaning in the struggle itself, teaching us to find purpose in striving rather than in reaching a destination. Camus wrote that real generosity towards the future lies in giving all to the present. He believed people are too often preoccupied with the past or future, which distracts them from fully experiencing life as it unfolds. By focusing on the here and now, appreciating simple pleasures, the shimmer of sunlight on water, a stranger's smile or a child's laughter, individuals can experience a deep sense of connection to the world. Taking quiet moments to observe your surroundings, seeking new experiences, or simply paying attention to the beauty in everyday life can cultivate a profound appreciation for existence. Camus once wrote about football, saying the pleasure lies less in the sport itself than in the way it is played. He was a passionate footballer, avid reader, and lover of jazz music. He believed hobbies were essential to living a fulfilling life, offering a way to rebel against the rigidity of routine and express individuality. Whether through painting, dancing, gardening, or joining a sports team, incorporating leisure into life is not a luxury, but a necessity for creating genuine meaning. Camus wrote that nothing in life is worth turning your back on if you love it. Despite his complicated personal experiences, he believed love was the most important aspect of life. He encouraged people to prioritize love even when it required difficult choices, arguing that love acts as a shield against the absurdity of the world. Rather than worrying about the future of relationships, Camus advised expressing love openly, taking risks, and making sacrifices to follow your heart. In Camus' words, what gives value to travel is fear. It breaks down a kind of inner structure we have. He saw travel as a transformative experience that pushes individuals beyond their comfort zones and opens new perspectives. To counteract feelings of alienation that travel can bring, he recommended maintaining routines, seeking connections with locals, and practicing mindful reflection. For Camus, travel was a central component of a fulfilling life. Camus believed that the connections between people are essential to our survival and well-being. He argued that it is through simple acts of kindness and common decency that we make a real difference in the world. He encouraged meaningful conversations, participation in community events, and the practice of empathy and compassion. By sharing in the joys and sorrows of others, we build solidarity and deepen our sense of shared humanity. For Camus, connecting with others was not optional but fundamental to living a meaningful and fulfilling life.